Hey, how are you? I-DLE recently released the song Girlfriend as a pre-release of their mini album, We Are. The song was written in 2021, but only released now, and it talks about love, girlhood, and murdering. It was not very well received at first, especially by men, but it quickly became a girlhood/breakup anthem, with people using it to talk about their ex-partners and how friends managed to save them from a dark place. Today, I am here to break down the lyrics and music video. Without further ado, let's get into it. Soyeon remembers her friend being in love with that guy. She even met him once again and found out that not only was he cranky, but also a mama's boy. In Tomboy, she talks about a cranky boy, who is further revealed to be a mama boy in the Queen Card series. Apparently, one of her friends was in love with the same boy she once was. She uses the term sekin, which is usually used by men to say bro or dude, but when females use it, it typically means son of a bitch. Anyways, the only thing he has is a good body. He's not worth being talked about. Despite having a good body and being attractive, he only lasts 5 seconds in bed. It just adds up to the reasons not to talk about him. Shuhua says, congratulations, as if that's the longest he's ever lasted. No one deserves a partner like this. Breaking up is a relief, and the best way to forget and get over it quickly is to be surrounded by friends, especially if they are psychopaths willing to kill. Yuqi says she wants to get back at him with all her might. Just from the lyrics, we are led to assume that all she means is that she wants to have fun and enjoy their life. However, in the music video, we can see them killing off their friends' boyfriends. This contrast seems to be the concept of this era. The upbeat, happy, and comical sound with a dark music video depict the emotional roller coaster that is to be in a relationship with someone like this boy. Despite being approached funnily, it's undeniable that this happens in real life, but the other way around. When men don't accept women breaking up with them due to being treated horribly, they make their lives a living hell or worse. Friday night is the perfect day to have fun. No work or studying the next day. You can just go out and do whatever you want, including killing someone. Cool thing is that the song also talks directly to the audience, making it seem like I-DLE considers us their friends. You'll see this better later in the video. Shuhua says jil jada, which is an expression to say crying out like a kid to the point where it annoys someone. It's that feeling when you've suffered so much that you get tired of it. They use the word iin, which is typically used between couples to refer to each other, and it means one's beloved. Having a girlfriend is better than having a boyfriend, as they will always be there for you and won't let you down. It keeps going and describes all of the feelings and experiences post-breakup, thrashing the ex-partner, having fun, and valuing friendships even more. I don't know if this was intentional, but I-DLE is written in Korean, which means children. Kids typically don't deeply care about love like adults do. They could be implying they don't care about love because they have better things to do, something a kid would say. If that was not intentional, then they are saying they don't care about love because they are themselves, don't need anyone else to make them happy. It's very common in relationships for men to regret treating the woman like a dog once they break up and crawl back to them, as it's an easy trap to fall for. Your friends will most likely warn you and pray to all gods and saints that you won't accept the boy's apology. Saying anything at all to him is already a miracle, so he should be considered lucky with whatever they have to say. Yuqi says out of Anjung, an old retro internet expression, seen in anime and manga, used to say that someone doesn't care at all about something to the point where it doesn't even come to their mind. Shu and Miyeon play with what I just said and claim he's lucky to have them giving him attention, even if it's to yell at him. This is Yugi's Chinese name, meaning rare gem. Yugi noticed this too and asked Soyeon if it was intentional. Soyeon said it wasn't. I don't know if Soyeon was messing around with her, so I'm going to believe it was intentional because, well, I want to. Although it appears to be just an uplifting section that connects to the other parts of the song, it shows that they are honoring the rebrand and the album name, combining all of their stories and presenting them as just one. By posting that they are laughing and having fun, they show that they don't need anything or anyone to make them happy. They feel most like themselves when with people who appreciate them, their friends. It's crucial to remember that social media was meant to be used for sharing and saving pictures, videos, and moments. It's not to seek validation or incite jealousy. The lyrics are the same for the rest of the song, except for the last chorus. Remember what I said a moment ago about them considering us their friends? Here you can see it perfectly. The words sang in the back. These become the sentence. You love me, I love you. Our love is endless. I promise. Forever. We are your girlfriends. While that can obviously be said to a friend, the lyrics are presented in a way that allows the audience to be part of the song and album, kind of honoring the rebranding again. Now onto the music video. I think it's obvious, but the MV is essentially I-DLE killing their girlfriends' ex-boyfriends due to the harm they inflicted on these girls. Throughout the whole video, we can see different women having their hearts broken by men, and the girl's job is to kill them. And so it begins. Soyeon gets on the bus, sees an ex-boyfriend, puts the gum she was chewing on the security camera, and then beats him until he runs away. Then shuhua appears inside a police car being arrested. Minnie then appears carrying a trash can with men's shoes hanging out, trying to hide her crime. Yuqi made a man crash his car in the middle of the city. She hid his body in the trunk of his car and left. Miyeon explodes another man's house, which happens to be around the same block shuhua was in. The cops run to the scene and leave shuhua in the car, so she escapes. They keep killing more ex-boyfriends until there's just one left, and that's who we see at the end. Girlfriend can be seen as a continuation or a prequel to Good Thing. If it's a prequel, they are hurt by their ex-boyfriend and are on the verge of killing him when they discover that they were seeing the same man. Not being able to handle it, they were off to kill each other. If this is a continuation, then after Good Thing, they made up and went off to kill their ex. I believe it's the latter. As they entered this new era, theories regarding soojin, the scandal, and things of the sort didn't appear. It may be that they'll completely stop with it, or they will show it more explicitly in the future. Why did men hate this song? Well, it's not the first time I-DLE has somewhat mentioned killing or despising men, but something different happened here. In most I-DLE tracks, everything regarding misogyny, feminism, and social issues of the sort is addressed subtly, even if it doesn't seem like it. Take Tomboy, Nude, and Queen Card, for instance. There are lots of criticisms in the lyrics and music videos, but they are all concealed. You have to search for them. On the other hand, Super Lady and Wife were heavily criticized by the male audience because there are explicit mentions of them despising misogyny. It was the case for this one, but because of the visuals, not the lyrics. In South Korea, you can only address issues up to a certain extent, and that's why lots of artists seem performative. In a way, it has to be. Otherwise, you will get the backlash. By the way, this quote-unquote hate they have for men is not generalized. The men they address in these songs are only those who behave in the same way as they criticize. Plenty of men, however, take these criticisms to heart, believing they are victims of society. You shouldn't even have to worry about it if you are a good man. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.